You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Erica. Thank you. Yes, today is a special day, not just any day. Fair to you. You're not even dressed yet. You want to say good morning? You have already have a couple of happy birthdays in the chat.
Hello.
They couldn't hear you. They're talking to the mic.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good
What are you
morning.
playing?
I'm
Turn off your
playing.
phone, please.
Okay.
Okay. Say good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Tell everybody why today is a special day.
Today's a special day because it's my birthday today.
Okay. All right. Let mommy give me those scissors over there so I can put that back on my desk. All right. I'll see you in a bit. Turn out that light for me, please. Ooh. Mommy's about to talk grown people stuff. Go in my room and watch TV if you want to. Girl, y'all. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Oh, I was like, where's my avatar? Okay. We'll go live later when we go. We're gonna go to lunch. We're probably gonna have. I don't know. We're gonna go to Japanese. She wants sushi, so I got to figure out where we're gonna go. I think I have to take her. I have to take a pair of her earrings to get fixed. So, and I was gonna buy her a new pair of earrings. She just opened up a bunch of her stuff. Well, she opened up some things yesterday. She had to open up things first thing this morning. I told her to wait and save a few things for when her dad comes home from work because obviously he's been gone a couple hours now. Wait, hold on. My purse over here. I didn't want her to open up everything yesterday because I'm like, girl, you got to save some stuff for your actual birthday. Um, Anyway, so she opened up some things. She still has things coming this week. So, anywho, so yes, thank you. She's probably in the chat. So, uh, anyway, but yes, today is her birthday. Today, Farah is 14. So, if any of you guys been with me for a long time, you guys, I mean, it could have been 8 years. So, 8 years, she would have been about 6. So yeah, we've been doing this since she was like almost 6 years old. So it's been a minute. So I'm gonna have to pull some vintage in the back seat pictures. I feel like I was streaming in my Toyota. Maybe was I? I had a Solera when I first became a mom, and that did not work. And then girl, she was a itty bitty baby, and I used to just grab her out the back seat. I didn't even get the the hand carry snap in thing. I don't know, I don't even know the basket, infant carrier. I used to just get in there and just take her out. I didn't carry that heavy thing around. That thing was way too heavy. And oh God, isn't it funny on kids' birthdays? You kind of, as the mom, you start talking about your mom journey. Anyway, but yeah, I had a Solera to start out with the first maybe year or so, and then I switched to another car, and that's basically been the car I've had since. Um, ah, oh, that's so funny. Okay, yes, off to work. Oh, funny. Okay. Yes. It's funny how the OOTD has still survived. That is still a mainstay staple of social media. People want to see how other people do it. I mean, at the end of the day, I think OOTD is less about, I mean, there are some people who just want to show off. I think there's just some, some people want to show options or how they do it or what I wear to work type of thing. I don't know. I feel like sometimes people take it a little too seriously, like people are trying to be style gurus and stuff like that. It's like look, this is what I'm wearing to work today, right? um but anywho, uh oh, you guys are so sweet. Eric, I know you. I remember you in the chat saying, I feel like I remember a couple of times when you would say like, "Oh, I just had a baby," or "The baby's due." There's another couple of people who I remember who kind of like the time periods when they would say, "Oh, I'm gonna be gone for a minute. I'm getting ready to have a baby." Da, 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 da. So yeah, I mean, a lot of us have been around with each other for a long time. Um, it's crazy, right? Yes, today is a very special day. Really and truly, yesterday would have been the anniversary of being in the hospital, laboring, all of that stuff, water breaking, waking up in the morning, and baby still hadn't came. And then finally, her name was Dr. Beverly Bell. I don't even know if she's still practicing. Let me see. Dr. Beverly Bell. She's from Guyana. She's fabulous. If you know not doctor, but remember, there's a lady, Fumi Nation. She reminds me of the lady Fumi from Fumi Nation. But Dr. Beverly Bell, let me see if I can find I have a picture, but hold on. I don't know how old this woman is. She's got to be maybe she's in her 60s. Um, I just remember her coming in a white suit. Like she had dinner plans and she was like, "Aren't you ready to have this baby yet?" She was one of the doctors. I tried to get her, um, but she was completely booked. And I ended up with another doctor in the practice, Dr. Wood, actually. Hold on, let me show you a picture of Dr. Bell. Dr. Bell gonna be like, "How'd I get in this?" Okay. Um, so that's Dr. Beverly Bell. And she came in all white suit, like head to toe, looking like she was going to a fabulous dinner or something, and started talking to my then boyfriend, really, because we weren't married yet, and said, "Aren't you ready to have this baby?" And they brought in like the anesthesiologist came in. They wanted me to sign the papers. They all of a sudden got my now husband out the chair, put him in the paper gown. They started getting him like suited and booted. And I was like, what's gonna happen? Like, I'm ready. Like, I don't want to do, you know what I mean? Like, I'm good. And they were like, "No, well, it's been 24 hours. Your water broke." You know, I was just like thinking to myself, she's getting ready to go out to dinner. I mean, Farah was born, I think, by 7 o'clock. I felt like it was like 7:04. I have to look on the thing. Because when they called the time, they were like, "Well, what time was it?" And I was like, I think I said 7:04, something like that, because I remembered specifically because I could feel them pull her out from under my rib cage. I could feel the tugging. I could feel them pulling her, and I felt when she was out. And then I also got like, I don't know if you guys experienced this when the umbilical cord was cut, when you get the severe brain freeze. when they cut the umbilical cord, I had a brain freeze like unbelievable. If you've never had a kid before, no one's ever told you something you might experience when they cut the umbilical cord is that you will have like you just took a sip of a frosty or a icy or something like that and you get brain freeze. That's exactly what happens to some people. I don't think it happens to everyone, but it happened to me. And but yeah, I could feel I got cold. When they cut the umbilical cord, I immediately got very cold and I had a brain freeze. So I don't know if anyone else has ever had that experience, but I don't remember that. But there was a lot going on. Yeah. So yeah, today Farah is 14 years old. It's going so fast. Um but I mean it's been 14 years, so it feels fast sometimes, but then it's like I don't know. I feel like it's been 14 years. Like it feels like it's going fast, but it's not fast because I've definitely felt the 14 years, but it is interesting when you do have a kid or you're sharing life with people and like when you see your siblings, like if you haven't seen your siblings in a long time and then you see them and it's kind of like, oh gosh, we're getting old kind of thing. Or you look back and you've known your boo thing for a long time and you see like, okay, we're getting old. Like we've been doing this for a long time, right? Um Anyway, let's get into it, guys. There was some foolishness I started watching on the YouTube streets. This was an interesting video because I can't even tell you okay. Yes, 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 yes. KEESHA is doing property manager at a rental property. KEESHA loves calling these houses like, oh, this is my new property, but it's not her new property. It's a new property I think that she is managing. Um, but they are getting ready to do a damn rooming house up in this piece. Okay. This house, I don't know. I think she said it had 6 bedrooms, which is crazy. And they're getting ready to lease out individual bedrooms to people. So it's going to be a rooming house. I just saw I just saw a video on YouTube. Not to say that that's going to happen here, but baby, this girl hold on. This girl was matched up through a service for nursing school. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about before I'm even going to say it. There's a girl, she actually was unalived by a roommate, and it wasn't her roommate. It was someone she didn't even know. They basically were renting rooms out and had common rooms to share, like a dormitory. I don't know if he was a nursing student too, but it was a kind of like an app that puts people together. And supposedly you're supposed to have background checks, this, that, and the other thing. And the faulty thing about background checks is, I mean, you could have someone not getting caught, right? Hello? Just because someone has a clean background check doesn't mean that they're not guilty of doing something. They just haven't been caught yet. Okay, your doctor came through in a full tux. Let me tell you, Dr. Bell looked so sharp. It almost seems like a dream. When she came in that white suit and you could smell her perfume, when I was pregnant, I had such a heightened uh, sense of smell. She looked amazing. It was like a dinner suit. It wasn't like she looked like she was coming from work. It looked like she was going to a very nice dinner and smelled amazing, looked amazing, and girl ready to deliver the baby and move on with the rest of the night. Okay, she was ready to go. And then judging how quick it was, like literally from the minute that they brought me into surgery to the minute that Farah was, they called it, that she was born and, do all the things and she got out of there was less than an hour. Like we were in and out of the surgery suite in probably 25 minutes. I was like, if I would have known that I could have had a baby in 25 minutes rather than sit for 25 hours, then y'all could have checked me in and did this yesterday because I had no idea a C-section was like boom. Okay, boom, baby born. Okay, I had no idea. Um, but I'm glad I had a chance to labor. And considering I've only had one child, I'm glad I got a chance to labor. I'm glad I had a chance to experience a C-section. I'm glad I got a chance to experience a couple different things all in one. Even though I didn't have a vaginal birth, I'm cool with that. Um, I got to my water broke naturally, all of those things. So, I got a little bit of all of it. It was like a little buffet maternity, uh, you know, pre-partum or partum experience or whatever. So I'm cool with that. Um, wow, 4 days. My God. I can't believe how common it is. My OB was heading to a gala. Okay, getting ready to go somewhere, and then they're like, J Fox needs you. Come on back. Yeah, and then they get that thing done. So yeah, because my other Dr. Wood had already checked out. He was like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll probably have a baby by then. And I was like, no, don't leave. He's like, no, you're in good hands. And he said, it's Dr. Bell. And I was just like, oh, okay. And I was thinking to myself, that's who I wanted anyway. So it turned out when I went to the practice, I couldn't get her. I couldn't get on her roster because she was already full. And Dr. Wood took me. And I liked Dr. Wood just fine. But a friend of mine had recommended me to Dr. Bell. Anyway, long story short, she also delivered my friend's kid. And anyway, long story short, she ended up delivering mine anyway. So it worked out. Look at God. Okay. Handling that business anyway. So very cool. Let's get on to some KEESHA, guys. KEESHA was with the shits and the foolishness. And actually, coincidentally, one of KEESHA's daughters has a birthday today, too. Um, I'm sure you guys know which one because the twins' birthday, I think, is in December, January or something. I just know Jory's because Jory's is today. Shirley Strawberry is today. There's a lot of people, like randomly, people will tell me, like, oh, that's my birthday. That's my, you know, uh, this seems to be a popular birthday. So July 28th. Oh, and today's my sister's wedding anniversary.
Hey y'all.
Oh, anyway, guys, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Let's add this back to the stage. Okay. Let's get into seeing what's going on here. Good morning, Danny. Good morning to everybody. Girl, Keisha was with the shits. Let's listen because she talked about a lot of different things in this episode. Let's get into
Hey
it.
y'all. So I just wanted to come on here real quick. I just got out the shower. It's been a long day. I'm not
You know what you know how it's like, hey guys, and um well, nobody knows him over here like that. I came in late. Did we say happy birthday, Joey? He doesn't come over here. We'll talk about that over on Real Talk Bougie. He doesn't. I don't think anybody knows him over here like that unless you come from over there. So we'll get to Joey later. Maybe he'll even call in. I don't know. Um, but yeah. So if you're over here, obviously you're on the replay. Who is Joey Sea Dog? Come to Real Talk Bougie to find out. But that's one of our friends from the YouTube streets has a birthday today as well. Okay. What was I gonna say? I forgot.
lie. I have
Oh, no worries.
completely neglected
Nobody knows
all of my
that, I
responsibilities
don't
in this
think.
moment. Actually, I didn't really mean to try to neglect it,
Why is
but I
this
will.
so low? Is
I
this
will
low
try
to you
to
guys or is
try
it
to
just
reset
me?
it. And y'all know I'm at the girls' cheer practice all morning and afternoon.
Oh,
So
maybe
I
because
finished
it
doing
was
my
half out
email.
of
I
my
finished doing
ear.
my email, and then I realized I had so much stuff
I
to
don't
do
think so.
to
Is
get to the
he?
airport for
Yeah,
today.
no,
So
he's
I'm
not
trying to
over
get
here.
everything in. And yesterday, one day without the kids.
Shoot, maybe he could be in the bushes for all we know, but girl, you can't hear. Turn your volume up. You know what? For me, I didn't have it in both of my ears, so I don't know. Maybe she's trying to be cute and talk low. I don't
I didn't even
know.
have a full 24 hours, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Even just a few hours, especially when you are a really,
I got the
really
volume all
active
the way
single
up.
parent and your kids are in activities and clubs, they have friends, it's summertime, they want to do this, they want to do that. Like you just do
Girl,
not get no break.
can we get
And you
to
still
it?
have to work. It's not like I can just say, I'm not going to work. So the thing that I've been
We
doing,
know you can't say you're not going to work now. That we know. There is no way that she's going to be able to get up and say she's not going to work, cuz that's mandatory, end of the
that's
story.
really, really been helping me is one, journaling. I've been making sure that I journal and spend time with myself and praying and, talking to God and just staying grounded within my faith to just keep my mental right. I think that that truly helps when I can just stay focused with my mind. And then outside of that, I have been really, really making sure that I focus on my magic mind. So y'all know I've been sharing this with you guys on this platform for months. And the last time I talked to you guys about it, I was giving you guys the difference between the regular one, the free one, and the max one. And I shared with you guys my favorite one was the max because as a mom who's like super, super busy and super, super, super active and
It's like,
always
what are
running with
you
the kids,
talking
always got to answer a
about?
phone call, always got to keep up with my girl schedule. Even though they're not physically in school doing summer stuff,
Oh,
everything,
she's
she's
doing an
got to focus right
infomercial
now
right
first thing.
now, baby. Okay, bye. Girl.
So here we are. That's it. Let me go ahead and
Girl, we're not here for the infomercial.
a memory card about to. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I was literally about to edit my vlog for tomorrow and I went plugged in my nice little memory card.
You're supposed to be doing a whole infomercial, is what we now found out. And you're talking like max. And I get the max. Max is the best.
And realized I had no footage. So the clip y'all saw before this, I filmed probably 2 days ago and I thought I vlogged yesterday and apparently I did not. So here we are. That's it. Let me go ahead and pull out the camera. Please disregard the hat. I know y'all like, girl, you just got your hair done. I know you don't got this head deck already. Yes, I do. Because this hairstyle is not one that I can easily maintain, being that I have my natural hair out in the front. If you guys did not see this video, excuse me, please go and check out the actual install. Great install. Bum is crap. But unless I'm going somewhere and actually doing something, I'm not actually actively styling my hair. Now, yesterday it looked 10 times better because I actually went to sleep and I flexi rotted the entire head, which I typically do every night. But last night I did not flexi ride it. I just put my bun on and I knew it was going to be like a little, what this is. But Friday I'm supposed to be going to Dobby's birthday stuff. Let me try to speak louder because once again
Girl,
I'm
please
so
do.
nervous about the whole volume thing because every vlog somebody's saying they can't hear anything and I got to turn the volume up on the computer and turn the volume up in the editing settings. And I've had this camera for however long now and I haven't had that complaint. So I don't know what's going on. But also I really came on here because I wanted to say,
why? Look, have you not been vlogging for 10 years? Why does she feel like she needs to keep telling us why she's doing a video? Like, don't you think we know that you vlog? I came on here really to say, does she need I don't know. Since when do we need an explanation as to why you're showing up? That's what I want to know. Like, did she all of a sudden are we giving reasons now?
by the time this video is coming out, I promise you that the oil will be released on the site.
What oil? She got some hair oil?
I saw a lot of comments about wanting to support and purchase the oil that helped me with my alopecia. And then a lot of people were privately messaging me, texting my business phone like, girl. And I feel so bad because I was like I said, it was never about me making money off of it. Y'all saw that damn spot. It was about me getting my spot cleared up and trying to figure it out. And I was very serious about it. So I had to go into research mode and really get into all the ingredients and everything that I was going to need to really penetrate my scalp, my pores, to grow my hair. And I was putting it all over my head, not just on my spot. The spot that was in the front, as you guys can see right there, like literally had cleared all the way up. But this was the main spot right here, the big alopecia spot. And I shared the clip. I'll share right here again in case y'all missed the last vlog. But yeah, so I have an alopecia spot before. And then right after that, I got my braid down right before the surprise bridesmaid proposal. Y'all missed the last vlog, but yeah, so I have an alopecia spot before, and then right after that, I got my braid down right before the.
Hold up. I don't know what to say.
surprise bridesmaid proposal, and after that I went into concoction mode and went down to my herbal store and did some research on Google and talked to some people,
On
called around, and
Google?
then came up with what I came up with. And it obviously worked. I would have loved to see absolutely no more patch whatsoever, but based off the responses in the comments, and I should have showed y'all my mom's hair has not been, when I went and picked the girls up on Saturday, she had just got her hair done and her hair is like super long again. She still has some of the alopecia spots because
Her mom's hair is super long again. I'm gonna have to see that. I'm gonna have to see that because I miss. Okay, okay. Look, I'm just gonna say okay, okay. That's all I'm gonna say is okay. All
her
righty.
alopecia diagnosis was way more severe than mine, but the actual length of her hair, like, it is really long now. So if she has her hair,
What is really long now? What does that mean? Isn't really long now like a little subjective? Because like, what does really long now mean? Really long to me is like down to your ass. Maybe much longer. I don't know. Can you guys tell when someone says really long, what does that mean to you? Because to me, really long is really long. Much longer is not the same, right? I don't like this color. Let me take this color out. Hold on. Let me do this color. Okay, there we go. That's cuter. Or it's just more vibrant.
now tomorrow, sorry, I'm high. What's going on? Then I will try to film it, but I may not remember until I'm editing this clip, and it should have been long gone. So I'm gonna try to have to make a reminder. And
I want to see what girl. I want. See, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm just gonna highlight. I'm not playing with y'all. We're just gonna highlight and keep it moved. We're gonna keep it very
but yes,
we're gonna keep it very non-confrontational. Okay.
so I'm going to take photos because y'all were like, oh, don't worry about getting no labels, because y'all know me. I'm just like, well, okay, if I'm gonna ship it out, I need to ship.
Like when Farah got her hair braided the other day, I said not too long. Too long would be on top of her butt. Because I'm like, she's 14. No, that's too long. That's way too long. Okay.
Ship it out with the labels. I need to ship it out, in good.
For her
You know,
neck.
I
That's
just
really
bought bottles,
long.
like little.
Okay, I guess. Okay, baby.
The little, I went to the supply store, concocted the stuff, and then put it in my put in the little bottles. And I didn't make enough to sell, to thousands of consumers. However, I will be making a fresh batch tomorrow because there were a lot of people who
Girl, them armpits are giving funky.
wanted to support, and they would actually really appreciate. I would really appreciate it because maybe this could be something. I never would have thought that something so ugly could have turned into something so beautiful. But hey, here it is, and I'll take it.
How is it that the hair, the alopecia is growing? I don't even know how to say it. How is it that the alopecia is reverting? Maybe, I don't know. When you're wearing the same old wigs and I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna need some receipts. I need receipts. Okay.
I will take it, and hopefully it does help you guys like it helped me.
I need receipts.
And I wish I could have did like a month-to-month update, but it's okay, y'all. I had my braids for a little bit longer, a lot longer than I anticipated, but it's okay. Because now we're going to be on the wave of just like keeping up with the update, the length of my hair, as well as how long it takes me to have this whole entire spot completely done. But yes, so I will have that. It's going to be on the Gotland's website, and I will put it on there by tomorrow. So by the time this video comes out, it will be there. Yeah,
stop it.
Like I said, I have.
Girl, we don't want to get in trouble, but more oil. Is it FDA? Did she follow preservation guidelines in terms of preservative and actually, because those things can get rancid, right? If you're making fresh batch stuff, it can go bad after a period of time. And people who are sending things in bottles and places, they're either going to tell you this must be used within a certain period of time, or if it has a preservative in it, then you already know that this needs to be used like within a year or so, because then it's going to start to break down. But there's some of these things, if you use like that fenugreek powder and different things and you mix it up, like when I take a aloe, Girl, there's so much court today. Y'all, there's a lot of court going on today. Anywho, aloe, you can't take aloe from a plant, from the aloe plant, the leaf, right? Like from Walmart, and strip it down and expect that that's going to be pretty after a week. Like, you got to, when you get that thing and you extract the fresh aloe from it, you better be using that within a couple of days at the most, right? Put it in like a glass jar, keep it in your refrigerator, but it's not going to last you. I'm not even going to put days to it, because whenever I've used aloe, I'm using it within 24 hours of me extracting it from the leaf. You know what I'm saying? Putting it in a jar, stick it in the, do Farah's hair, whatever we were doing at the time. We haven't used aloe like that in a while, but we used to do like an overnight aloe like conditioner, and that stuff goes rancid.
Little Miss Jaya back there in the car, wanting to. Jaya, you sleeping? Okay.
Unless she just put some damn olive oil in there and called it a day. Put some olive oil and some tea tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody can sell anything, Not to mention, I've heard that there's AliExpress wholesalers who will, I need a little of this, a little of that, and I need 1,000 bottles. I've heard it's just like that. You can order cosmeceuticals like face masks, body scrubs. You can get a whole setup for any of these internet-based little companies. If you want to sell, I'm going to say cosmeceuticals, and all you got to do is put a label on it. That's what I heard, because I don't do any of that. Not selling any type of stuff like that, but that's what I heard. Someone that I know has a few products, and she was like, girl, just let me know.
Take a nap, baby.
So everything is,
So I what's this?
That's what I heard. Some people are actually cooking up stuff in their kitchen, or they have their little separate office space. So, not trying to shade, you know what I'm saying? Some people are actually in the lab creating, and some people are not. You know what I mean? Some people just want something that works, and some people want something because they feel like it was cooked up in your kitchen or in your lab, right? So it all depends on what your customer is. So no tea, no shade. But that is a scaling option for some people. They can just, there are companies that will mass produce off label for you. And then they just send you the product. You put your label on it, and baby, that's it. That's it. That's all.
I love when they come back and they want more business. But anyway, so yeah, I just want to come in and say that I will update you guys tomorrow. We still have only one chicken laying an egg daily. So tomorrow we've officially gotten 12 eggs. So our first full dozen eggs will be complete tomorrow. And I am happy.
Girl, a dozen eggs after how long of a wait? My God.
About that, because we've been putting in so much money for us to freaking save however much money a week. How many egg cartons do we buy? Typically on a regular week, we're at least buying at least 2, but on average 3 egg cartons a week based off of all of our family's needs. And on average, the brand that we use has been roughly around $6, almost $7. So let's round up to $7 because it's getting closer to the $7. So that's $21 a week. That's 21 plus 21 plus 21 plus 21. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 84. That's $84 we're spending a month. So for us to save $84 a month in eggs, we have now spent $1,000. No.
Is that a joke? You paid $1,000 for 12 eggs. Wait, for you to save $84 a month, you've spent $1,000, but really and truly, you've spent $1,000 for something that costs today's prices. What's a dozen of eggs? Like 3 something. It just depends on where you're getting your eggs from, but maybe I don't know, whatever. $4. You're about to get a dozen of eggs, and you've spent upwards of $1,000 to get it all set up. I mean, hey. I didn't know having eggs would be so expensive, girl.
Plus 21 plus 21 plus 21, that's 246, 884. That's $84 we're spending a month. So for us to save $84 a month in eggs, we have now spent $1,000. No, but seriously, we didn't spend $1,000, but we spent hundreds of dollars. And now we have officially taken 12 days to save $7. Wow. And actually, I take that back. We have spent $1,000. What am I talking about? Because buying the chickens, buying the coops, clearing the land, what else? The food. Hell, can I put in time? Because the time it takes, look, yeah. Is that it from the top of my head? That's just pretty much what I can think of right now. And with all those things combined, especially cutting down and clearing that land, baby, we spent thousands of dollars. So we have spent thousands of dollars, and tomorrow we would have officially saved $7. We're off to a great start, I would say. A lot of people are saying, because y'all know all I watch and see now are like farm life, homestead stuff, and a lot of people are saying like, get meat rabbits. Jeremy wants to get meat rabbits.
Meat rabbits? So y'all gonna start eating rabbits? I'm sorry. Ew.
I don't know how I feel about that.
If you eat rabbits on the replay, you know what I'm saying? Respectfully, keep it to yourself. I don't care if you eat rabbits. You could eat raccoons for all I care. It's still nasty. Okay. There's just some meats, and maybe it's just maybe it's cultural. I don't know. Maybe it's just exposure, whatever, but I'm not eating any rabbits no time soon. I'm not eating rabbits. I'm not eating frog legs. I'm not eating alligator, even though I have tried alligator, because you guys know I lived in Texas for 5 years and I went to Louisiana on more than several occasions. Girl, and had alligator on a stick at the Crawfish Festival. Anyone knows about the Crawfish Festival in Breaux Bridge, Louisiana, baby. I went a few times, and I've had alligator, but I'm not looking for alligator at my grocery store. I'm not looking for it. Okay. I'm cool with what, you know what I'm saying? The basics. I'm okay with being a basic meat eater, like beef, chicken, shellfish. Girl, I'm not eating squirrels, possums, nothing. None of that. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But I will admit to gator. I have had gator, and it was good, and it was gator on a stick, and it was very, very delicious.
I don't know how I feel about eating rabbits. I mean, because when I watch the videos, you have to really desensitize yourself to homesteading. Like, you have to really take your emotions out of it, because these are all.
I've had quail. I've had Cornish game hens. I'm not really into that either. But you know what I'm saying?
Animals, and animals have feelings.
Oh, you know what I had? I've had snails. Oh, it was surprisingly good. I had to kind of like, and then it was like, that was garlic and buttery. Now, I'm not going to lie, they were good, but the thought of it was disgusting. But if you've had mussels and oysters, to me, in a way, if you can eat mussels and oysters, which some people just can't, and I'm talking raw oysters or even steamed, if you can eat mussels and oysters, you can hang with snail.
Connect to it,
Cargo.
Most of them become like your family, but you really have to desensitize yourself to a lot of these things. I guess I couldn't just imagine to just be cooking up rabbit stew and rabbit and rice and rabbit skewer and rabbit pasta. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen anyone kill the rabbits. I've just seen like a lot of like the rabbit. One girl in particular comes up all the time with her meat rabbit, and it's the way she speaks about it. Like, they mass produce, and you can literally have hundreds of rabbits in such a small amount of time. They're very quiet, so even if you have an HOA, you probably won't get caught. I don't have an HOA, and I also can have animals. But anyways, so there's just so many different things to why she says meat rabbit. Sorry, I'm looking off y'all, and I'm not looking at y'all, but y'all know it's so much going on. I'm just being vigilant. Nothing bad, but just being vigilant. But what else? meat, rabbits, ducks. So they're also saying ducks are much better to raise than chickens. They said chickens are destructive. Sometimes they be in their feelings. They don't want to lay too many eggs if it's hot. They don't want to lay too many eggs if it's cold. They don't want to lay too many eggs if they got to get relocated. They just got them out of their own. And that is the truth, because I reached out to Stormy's mom, her previous mom, and she was like, oh, I'm willing to switch her out if she doesn't start laying eggs. But then I'm in my little farm group, and I had brought up what was going on, and somebody was like, yeah, you gotta give it time. Sometimes it can even take up to a month. Like when she was like, one lady was like, she moved from one house to the next, and she's still the same person, and her chickens decided we gonna just start laying eggs for a whole month, and it was still like they were still seeing her, but she was just like, habitat changes really stresses chickens out there so easily and so fragile. So ducks are not like that. They say ducks will lay their dang on eggs every day. They aren't as destructive. They so cute with their personalities, and they travel in their little ducky groups. And then I saw this girl, she had like 4 ducks, and they was waddling and came in her house at night, and I was like, wow, they really had a room. They had their own little bed, and they was waddling into their beds, and in the morning she opened the door and they know how to waddle out, and they flip to their little water, and those were cute.
That's disgusting. I'm sorry. Ducks are cute and everything, but dogs and cats are domesticated and they understand. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about ducks. I really don't. I've never tried to talk to a duck. I talk to my dogs and they know what the hell I'm talking about. When I say pee pee, when I say eat, when I say go to bed, when I say lay down, when I say that's good. Look at you. No, I'm just kidding. But when you know what I'm saying? Like if you are a dog person, you already know what I'm talking about. They totally understand. Cats got to stay with the attitude, but they know what's going on. They're just going to kind of be sometimey about what they do, but they're funny about their bathroom habits. So once they develop their litter, they're cool with that. And they're going to pretty much stick with that. So they're domesticated, housebroken, all of those things, right? I don't know about a duck. And based on what she told us about them damn goats, just jumping on stuff and pissing on stuff, hell to the no. Hell to the no. Who's going to take care of the extra? Girl, it's Dr. Doolittle over there.
I did ask Jeremy, I was like, would you be open to getting ducks? And he said yes, but I said, let's just wait until we're done with the other barn part that he's building, and then we'll decide. But yep, that's just the updates I wanted to give y'all. I will see you guys tomorrow. I have to wake up and take Draco to the groomers, and I think that's about it. Either I'll take him or Jeremy take him, and whoever didn't take him will pick him up. That's how we're gonna do that. Yeah. And also, this may surprise you guys, like, buckle y'all seatbelts. I'm not really as focused. I know y'all about to scream, like, girl, you want all of this and you don't care about that. I'm really not as focused about college. I'm really not. I am perfect. If I could go back in time and I knew what I knew now, I would have 100% got my real estate license my senior year when I turned 18 in November, and been a real estate agent as soon as I graduated high school. And then if I would have found blogging, however it would have been, that would have been something I would have done. But I would have 100% got my real estate license. I love Spelman. I love the fact that I got into the #1 HBCU. I love my experience. Like, there's so many positive things that I can never take away from my experience of being at Spelman College. But if I would have, but I'm in college debt. I have to pay so much debt off. I've been paying it for like 10 years, and I'm in a really good place with all my private loans. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The debt, and that's the biggest thing. No, not even just that. The debt, plus I don't use anything from Spelman at all in any of my careers. I'm a real estate agent, and I was a content creator starting while I was at Spelman. I don't use any of my careers in any capacity in the real world. So I'm happy because I can always use that. And
I mean, nobody told you to go to school for drama. You can't complain about what you're using, not using. Half of the people in Hollywood did not go to school and study drama. Some people have natural ability. Some people maybe did go to places like Juilliard and things like that. Nobody who's serious about drama, no offense to Spelman, if there's any Spelman people, I'm sure that the educators there are quite competent. But what I'm going to say is, if you are serious about drama, I'm sure, I don't know that Spelman is the first stop for that. There are places that are world renowned for training actors. I don't know that Spelman is it. I'm not saying they don't have a fine drama department, because maybe they do. But at the end of the day, nobody told you to go to school for that. And 9 times out of 10, how many people studied one thing and went into something else? College is more about so many different things than just your major. Yes, there are certain criteria that you must meet to go to professional school if you're going to get your master's, or you're going to go to some sort of postgraduate programs like medical school, law school, things of that nature. But every lawyer doesn't study criminal justice or political science. Some do. Some are majoring in English, social sciences. Some people go to law school who've majored in psychology. There's so many different majors that are going to help you along with whatever you decide to do postgraduate wise. Like the fact that she's like, well, I'm not even using da 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 da. Most people with common sense know that college is not necessarily about the major. Yes, it is a training ground for some things, but it's not a training ground for everything. It's about developing your thinking, your critical thinking, your whole entire mindset about life and how to figure things out. It's so much less than job training. College is not job training classes. It's just not. It's not. It's going to give you the skills to be able to do the job that you set out to do in life, and it's going to help you along with your career. It's not going to train you. Okay? Absolutely. But with biology, you could do so many different things. You could have, look, biology degree, cosmeceuticals, consulting, different types of consulting, nursing, medical school, working with a pharmaceutical company. It could be anything. Anything. You're teaching. I mean, my God, there's just so many, it's like, girl,
not have anyone, little girl me in the real world, or take away from me my intellect because, oh, you're not college educated or this, that, and the third. And I'm not saying because you didn't go to college means you're not educated or you're not as good as. But what I'm saying is, in hindsight, when I think about what's actually most important,
it's like, why bring this up? As an educated woman, I find this dribble drabble. I feel like she thinks her audience is very dumb. I feel like she thinks people are dumb, and maybe some of her audience is. That's okay. Let me stop right there. Let me just point taken, right? I feel like, okay.
I'm personally not opposed if the girls say, hey, I want to get right into entrepreneurship.
This explanation is unnecessary, but okay.
Like, I really want to start a business, which they're going to have multiple, especially with the homeschool stuff that we're doing. This is going to allot time for them to not just focus on their academics, but we're going to start processing and figuring out entrepreneurship that they can really focus on. Starting a business, whatever that looks like.
But, even that being true, that's exactly my point. But if you look at it, when you see the degree or the discipline, oftentimes it does make sense. You know what I mean? Because things are so complex these days. You could almost major in any field and apply it to almost every profession, right? It's just, everything is not just cut and dry. You want to be this or you want to do this, therefore you must study that. If you want to be a doctor, you're definitely going to medical school. But how you get to medical school is by meeting the criteria of the science requirement and being able to score well on the MCAT, right? You might study English. You might study philosophy. You might study psychology, and it's not just because you want to be a psychiatrist. You might just have a particular interest and may go into neurology or things like that, right?
We're going to start this year figuring that out. Like, I know their interests, of course, as their
girl,
parent,
has a kinesiology degree and door dashes.
Gonna take
That
our time out to like
makes sense.
what is it
Makes
called?
sense.
Expose them to a lot of different things. Take them to a lot of different places, and just give them that exposure even at this young age, and just see what like they really gravitate towards, and take it from there. Now, if they have a profession like they want to be a doctor, or they want to be a lawyer, or they want to be a teacher, or they have to go to school for a profession, 100% Spelman. I mean, I'm just playing. They can go wherever they want, but they'll go to Spelman. But that's when I would push and encourage. And with that being said, I need their academics, because what you don't know is when you're
the academics. Is that what she said? The academics?
That's when I would push and encourage. And with that being said, I need their academics, because what you don't know is when you're applying for these colleges, they compare you to first all the applicants at the school you're coming from. So you have to be.
I am so tired of people positioning their cameras right by that damn air vent. Can I just say that?
The creme de la creme of where you're coming from. So if you have a girl who applied, mostly all of us, there's only 4 of us from my high school. All of us,
yes,
the girls who got into
does make sense.
all the girls who had AP classes, all the girls who were in the top 25 of our graduating class, were all the girls who were, you know, in so many different.
So Jasmine's moving, by the way, if you didn't know. It makes Jasmine's broke, and Jasmine does not want to work, and Jasmine hates YouTube now. Jasmine wants to watch YouTube. She doesn't want to post content, clearly, and her audience is helping her with that by not watching. So we'll get to that later this week. But yeah, Jasmine is moving, guys. It's been almost a year since she moved into that other place, if you can believe it went so fast. I'm in shock. I've been in this house for almost 7 years, so I can believe she's been there for a year. It seems like literally just yesterday she moved in that house, and she had those damn manual washing machines for so long, and she just got outfitted with new, with regular 2025 washers, or some whatever she wants to call it. But girl, a mess.
Activities, bed club, honor club, cheerleading, dance, art club, drama club.
I think she's trying to tell us about homeschooling.
These different things. Always were the ones who were on principal's list. So I just kind of want to make sure I set the girls up for $1 million scholarships. I got pretty much a full ride to UGA. Unfortunately, I chose to go to Spelman. And Spelman, this is a little tea for y'all if you want to go to Spelman, which I didn't know because I didn't have family who went there before, or I would have made sure to play into this. But the scholarships that are given to Spelman, like some of my friends who got like presidential scholarships, they came from inner city schools. If I would have applied for Spelman coming from Frederick Douglass, I'm 95% sure I would have had a presidential scholarship, because I came from Westlake, and the girls who I also went against were also in equal, like our school as a whole, the applicants as a whole, like it's kind of hard to express what I'm saying, but a lot of the girls who got the presidential scholarships came from the inner city schools. I'm not saying send your child to inner city school or go to inner city school, but I'm just telling y'all what happened. And also Bonner. So Spelman prides themselves on community. So if you spoke to in your application process a lot about community and giving back and things like that, like you were then put in as a bonus scholar, which means you have a full ride. So if I would have known that would have definitely played into that and made sure I did as much as I could. But remember, I didn't know I was going to Spelman. My teacher tricked me into applying, because I was like, girl, I'm going to UGA. All my professors knew, teachers in high school, they knew I'm a UGA girl. Nobody gonna tell me nothing. I'm only applying to UGA. That's the only school I'm applying to. Like, I was set. And so my teachers and my counselor, they were all in on it, and they were like, KEESHA, you literally are not a UGA girl. I'm sorry to tell you this. You're not a UGA girl. My AP bio teacher was so what is it? She wanted me to go to Spelman so bad that she actually brought in a speaker to the classroom who went to UGA to like speak to the experience. She didn't say what college she went to. She was just like, hey, this is a college post student of mine. And she gave us like a whole presentation about college life and was asking us certain questions, and was like, she was saying stuff like, in my class, like my teachers don't know me by name. Like, I'm number 323. And I was like, what? Like, so she was all the stuff. And my teacher literally, like, shout out to her. I love her so much. And we still follow each other and we still keep up with each other. Hell, I should invite her to the wedding. But no, seriously, like, y'all know how some teachers really care. Like, she really, really cared. And all my teachers knew, like, I was a super like big teacher's pet. Like, I had to have a personal relationship with all my teachers. I'm talking about, I'm coming to your class.
She's just obsessed in life. She's just giving, like, I'm totally obsessed.
As before, I'm talking, I'm interacting with you. You know me by name. I'm in your office hours.
Teachers know the kids who kiss ass and butter up. They know. So don't think that you're getting by on kissing ass and buttering up. They already know. Like, oh God, here she comes.
I'm getting extra credit. I'm doing everything I possibly can to excel in the classroom. Like, I was a teacher's pet, and my teacher, especially my AP bio teacher, she just thought that I would get there and feel like a fish out of water, because she said I would get very overwhelmed with the fact.
I feel like the teachers I know, they seem to love the kids who are not just because they're super quiet, but kids that are like not really trying to butter up, not the ones that they really can't, that aren't letting them in to get to know them. Those are the ones that come here for a second. Okay, girl. The ones who try extra hard, baby, go have a seat. We're getting ready. The bell's getting ready to ring. Go have a seat.
That none of my teachers are going to be able to have that personal relationship with me, and that's just going to be such a shock, because even the teachers who weren't like the biggest personality teachers at our school, like if they made an exception, it was for me, because I was the one like, oh no, we gonna be locked in.
No, because you talk probably too much. You talk too much. And also they were in the middle of the Atlanta teacher scandal at that moment. So hopefully none of your teachers ended up in prison or still waiting to be adjudicated, because let the truth be told, those cases are not even completely done yet. So, okay.
And now we're gonna be good, because we got to make sure, I made sure of that. So she was like, no, that's not how it's gonna be. And then she didn't want me to get overwhelmed and then also get, intimidated, all these different things. She just was like, I just can see you with Miss Black excellence at Spelman. Yeah, look at here. Huh? I'm just gonna summon him. Draco. Look at here. Harry, who you think you are? I'm gonna summon him and have that trunk open. Look at here.
Is he tied to something out on the deck? It's been in the 90s. Like, why would he be outside like that? You got the cat outside. He's on some sort of leash. You see that? Right here. Where's his water bowl? Do they have him tied to something?
Huh? I'm just gonna summon him. Here. Draco. Look at here. Harry, who you think you are? I'm gonna summon him and have that trunk open.
Girl.
Oh, this the rest of the she ain't closed? Good. Hey y'all, I woke up early. I gotta get my hair back together. I do have to go. Well, I'm about to take Draco to the groomers, and then I'm going to head to there's a cat living underneath our house, y'all. Literally, it's been here for weeks. And I don't know what it's eating. Draco! I don't know what it's eating, but that cat is living underneath the house. And I don't care enough to, do nothing. Oh, what's all these flies doing in here? Oh.
She's so scared of everything. It's like, relax.
What's going on? What the? Let me open up this door.
Stop it. How do you know? The water's off because they didn't pay the bill? Okay, here comes Miss Sandra. She said her hair is super long now.
Come on, buddy. I was gonna be in the video. I don't want to be in
her hair is super long now.
I just still did my hair so I could look presentable. Come on, big man. Come get in the car. Draco, come on.
Oh, it looks like she got a scarf on her head. Girl.
Come on, big man. Come get in the car. Draco, come on.
Girl, I thought she had like a Koofy hat on. But she has on like a rap and tap thing.
You know he don't. Draco! Come on, Draco!
She got her rap done.
Where'd he go? Draco! What the? Anyways, y'all, Raphael is so freaking funny to me. I love him so much. He is so funny to me.
Oh my God, the car was so disgusting.
Early in the morning.
Isn't she going to show that right now?
Lately, y'all, I've been waking up super, super early. I don't want to talk about it, but what's going to happen?
The car was disgusting. Yes, I saw that.
Y'all hear it? It's like he can feel me talking about him. He is so funny to me. Like he just be up and he cock-a-doodle-doo like when he hungry, and then just, I guess for the hell of it, he's just so funny to me. Every time I get up and I'm, doing what I'm doing in the morning, his behind is, he's not underneath my window where our window is. We moved the coop all the way over here, so it's not loud to the point where it can wake you up out of your sleep. Hell, probably wake our damn neighbors up. Hey Sophia, hey Lily, y'all, we still didn't move them down there. Hey Raphael, good morning. Good morning. Look at all the chickens running. Oh, y'all grew up overnight. Them worms must have grew y'all up. Hey ladies. Hey Raphael.
Girl, she's so loud.
Hey, Lily and Sophia. Look at them. We gave Lily a wash the other day. Well, we should use some soap because she still got a little. Hey, Raphael. Funny man. Hey, Sophia. Hey, girl. She still kind of walk away from us. You see her bag and back? See, I put my hand right there. She still kind of go away from me. Lily, she stay by us.
Because she knows.
Hey, Sophia.
She knows what happened to her.
You so cute, girl.
Her
You better
blue.
get your act together, though. Because you, let me come back over here and make sure my mama good with Draco. Oh. But anyways, what I was saying, yeah, Raphael's so dang on funny. I just be cracking up 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. Every time I wake up out my sleep, I just be listening out for him. And it's like he kind of knows I'm up for some reason. It's so funny. I had to Google it one night because I was like, is this what? Because he usually cock-a-doodle-doos around the same time as I thought. And then when I woke up the other night, around 5 something, he was cock-a-doodle-doo. I said, did he know I just got up? Oh my gosh, Fly, get out. Get out.
Girl, look at Draco in the back. I'm like, are we on Pastel on Acres or are we on... Where are we? Girl, where are we? I thought we were on Pastel on Acres, okay? I guess everything is Pastel on Acres now.
Are we late? Oh, we real late, Draco. This don't make no sense. Okay, bye, y'all. I forgot this thing on fan in the back. We gotta get the address at. I don't know my way pretty much, but let's see how far I know it's about to. Oh, yeah, about to. We're not gonna be too bad.
You just had goats pooping back there. The car is absolutely disgusting.
28 minutes. We'll be 10 minutes late, so that's not too bad. But Draco, sit. He been out protecting the land, y'all. So y'all ain't really been seeing him as much. But we gotta protect the land. We gotta protect the land. Hey, y'all. Is there some water over there? I made it to the house, to the property. And we're gonna get my first impression. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. We're gonna get my first impression. I sat out here just to kind of. Oh, damn, y'all! I'm about to hurt myself. Stepping down like this. Oh, that's the water right here down here, the sewer. But anyways, I'll never forget when I was a little kid, and I was in Virginia visiting my mom's side of the family, and my uncle took us to go get some ice cream. And when we got back, I was sitting in the front here, this big old Kahuna truck. And he was like, don't get down. I'm going to come get y'all out. And I was like, I got it. Y'all, your girl hopped down and fell right and skinned my little knee and was screaming and crying. He was like, I told you. You don't listen. I'm like, oh, my gosh. Whew. Okay.
That's crazy that she's out of breath just walking up the driveway. Instead of sitting there doing those weights and things at the gym, she might want to get on that treadmill and walk.
Okay. It's the right coat. Sorry, y'all. I got so many coats. I'm gonna put y'all down. I got so many coats. Let me lift y'all up so y'all can see my face. I got so many coats for these houses. Should I put the right one in? Let me see. But Oh, I was all the way off. What? I was all the way off. Oh, there we go. Got all these keys in here. What the? Oh, hold up now. Don't let the wind blow y'all over now. Let me see. Okay. Let's see which key gets us into the house. Oh, these dang on keys. I don't remember. Oh, because he changed the locks. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be out here for a while. Is this it? Oh, y'all.
I mean, why hasn't the gate been painted? Oh my God, look. Why hasn't the gate been painted? It's like she's like in another dimension. The gate looks dingy.
Bye, y'all. I'm aggravated. I gotta use both my hands, put all this up there. I'll be back when I come. Now, hold on, maybe I can see you from the
Girl, number 39.
I'm back trying to figure it out.
That's what you go to wear to a rental property with that slit up the side. Hold on.
Now, hold on, maybe I can see you from the I'm back trying to figure it out.
Slit all the way up to your hip. It's just
Okay. Now you're there. Which one's the key?
Is that appropriate for a business meeting? Even if you're not going to go meet anybody, is that appropriate, y'all? What y'all think about that? Even if you are itty bitty, showing off your yams, no bra, knit house dress, or knit running errands, or knit I'm out with my man or whatever. Is that appropriate? And then people wonder why, men out here or people with no home training talk to you crazy because they're like, ooh, okay, okay. Let me try you because you dress like you want to be tried. Don't get mad for someone trying you when you're dressed. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that they're right because they're wrong. They should never. But you can put yourself in harm's way by not dressing for the occasion. If you're over there to go see that place, that's your business. But if you're there to do business, that is not a business dress. That is not anything that looks like you are there to handle any type of professional business. That's on some unprofessional business. That's ridiculous. That's slit. And the way that we can see all those yams, even though they're baby yams, they're yams nonetheless. That dirty, look at the house on the outside. I don't care what it looks like on the inside. Look at that. I mean, I do care, but I'm not renting. But look at this. This is a mess. It looks like girl, I was gonna say it looks like crack house, but girl, trap house rentals.
Get my raw first impression coming on up in here. Welcome to.
And then she left the keypad open. She left the keypad open with the extra set of keys. What if somebody slick comes through while she's not paying attention and filming and comes and gets that extra set of keys? And the next thing you know, they got squatters in there.
It's cold in here, y'all. Ooh. This looks it's freezing in here. It's freezing
it looks nice.
In here. They know they didn't have to do it like this. They know they didn't have to do it like this. That new AC unit, y'all. Welcome to my new property. Let's turn all these lights on.
That's the Sinner's house.
Good little seal, y'all.
I hadn't watched it yet. I saw it was on YouTube. Like someone had it on a movie channel or something. I have to go check it out. I hadn't seen it.
Oh,
was Sinner's like a juke joint or something?
Refrigerator, stove. What else was it? It was a microwave, a dishwasher. Oh, there's a microwave. Okay, so microwave, stove, dishwasher, and refrigerator, y'all. Guess how much? Let me close the this door right here so the bugs won't come in. But y'all, guess how much she paid? Less than $1,000 for all of them, and they all work. I was on Facebook Marketplace. She was like, "Girl, you're the best realtor ever." Damn, I just messed up the key that I had. Damn. Darn it. Okay, so anyways, this is the kitchen. Newly renovated. So as you guys are seeing this video, if you guys are interested, there's one of two ways that we're going to do this. Either A, she's going to lease out each room individually, and you'll pay $1,000 per room, and or she's going to lease out the entire property. Oh, I know this is another agent. Hold on, because I was just talking to a lady for my client. It was her. Hello.
Hey, good morning. It's Brady. Give you a call back.
Yes, my client told me.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hi, it's so and so with such and such. Good morning.
He spoke to you and he was interested. Yes.
Girl, it's a whole boarding house.
Yes, he wanted to see if it was if he could move forward with purchasing it. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So here's the kitchen, like I said. And then here is the living room. Here's the dining. There is a full laundry here that the washer and dryer will be getting delivered today. And I see the closet. This is one of the downstairs bathrooms that has its own private tub and sink and closet. Nice size closet as well. Oh, what is the
For $1,000 a month, baby, it's gonna be a fool up in that house.
that is up there?
It's gonna be like, you got a crack rock, you got a crack rock,
It is angry. Or
you got a bag on.
Did it come
I got
inside?
5 on
Come
it.
that bird is. You would have thought this was
I got
out.
5 on. Is it? I got 25 on it now. Cause I mean, these days,
Where you at, bird?
girl,
Are you
I
hurt?
got 5 on
Where
it.
you at? No, he didn't flew off. Okay, so then there's 2 bathrooms downstairs that will be shared. So here's 1 bedroom with a closet. Let me show you the closet space. Once again, if you're interested in this property, you can either do 1 single lease, or if you're someone who's just like, I don't really got the income, my credit is not that.
Damn, there's 3 bedrooms downstairs. That's crazy. Okay, so 3 bedrooms downstairs. There's 2 bathrooms. So those people will have to share a bathroom. There's 3 bathrooms downstairs. This, I don't know. Okay. So we saw 1 bathroom. We saw 1 room with a bathroom. These are 2 bedrooms towards the front, and there was a full bath in between. Okay. All
And I'm
right.
open with finding a property with 6, because there's a 6 bedroom. But even if it's like you and your friend and y'all decide to take up 2 of the rooms, it
Me
won't be
personally, right there should be a pocket door. There should be a pocket door, and the people who share that little suite where there's 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, if they're going to be a whole bunch of people, I would need a pocket door. Y'all need to put a pocket door so there's some sort of separation. Don't even come down through here, because the other room down there has its own bathroom. Then there's 1 kind of community bathroom for company, because you got 6 people living in a house. There's going to be people coming through. Okay.
situation where,
We're going to have
first of all,
company.
there's going to be a very strict background check. Let's be clear. And then I'm personally going to be
Girl, this is like a damn group home.
pairing based off of what makes sense. I won't be putting, a 50-year-old man in here with a young teenager just because
What young teenagers coming to rent that place?
I don't want to take any risk with the upstairs bathroom. I don't want to take any risk myself with having any issues or any conflict. I'm just going to be choosing the tenant based off what makes sense. This is one of the larger bedrooms upstairs. You got this extra little space. So
Okay, so everybody upstairs shares a bathroom. There's 1
people do
bathroom
like that.
upstairs, and there's 3. And then you got 1 room where there's in kind of an ensuite. Okay. And then this situation right here, there's 2 bedrooms in close proximity with 1 bathroom. Baby.
It's just super affordable, and then you have access to all the resources that you need. I think I showed you everything I need to see now, but you have access to all the resources that you need. Like you don't have anyone for real across the street. Y'all can kind of see that. You do have 1 neighbor who will be to your right, and then both of the houses beside there that way are not owned or occupied right now. My client is potentially thinking about buying that one over there. But like I said, it's just going to be based off whatever makes sense. If we start getting the single applicants, and I'm just like, I'm not really feeling this option, she's going to listen to whatever, I think is best, and trust my judgment. But like I said, if it's easier,
I mean, clearly you're going to make more money renting the rooms individually, but it's going to be off the damn chain. Okay. Period. Because it just is. It's going to be off the chain, and it's going to be a mess. But that's it's anybody who wants to do a rooming house, you got 6 bedrooms and you're going to rent them for $1,000 a piece. There's no way you're renting that house for $6,000. That's not a $6,000 amount a month rental. So obviously, ma'am is probably like, look, let's rent them individually, because she wants to make some money. But the only way she could do is if she put a residential supervisor up in there and had that as some sort of housing for transitional housing for people who were getting out of jail or something, some sort of group home situation. That's the only way you're going to get people to come up in there on their P's and Q's potentially, but you're going to have someone living there. Someone's going to have to live there to keep an eye on everything, because the minute that someone uses somebody's mayonnaise, that refrigerator is not big enough for 6 people to have their groceries. You gonna have people in there with the electricity bill being off the chain, but for 6,000 a month, it might be worth it, because if people bring their own little refrigerator type thing. But girl, it's a mess. Why she's out of breath, I do not know.
3 bathrooms, full kitchen. She's also,
a halfway house, those things are needed, because you got sex offenders. They can't go live in a regular neighborhood because there's kids. So if this is someplace that's off the beaten path, then maybe. Girl, do you imagine?
also thinking about furnishing it. If
that was near a college campus, if that was near the college. But girl, look what happened over there at damn Idaho. Them kids were enjoying life. Let's talk about that for a second. You had how many? It was 6 girls all living together, right? They had how many body cam videos have you seen of the Idaho situation where they went over to the house on numerous occasions because they had friends over? They're young, they're having fun, they're enjoying their house, but they got people in and out the house. The police were constantly coming to the house because noise complaints, music loud, kids in and out. You got 6 roommates, people leaving doors unlocked, sliding door, all the things. And then look what happened. One kid's being targeted potentially by a crazy person. And look what happens in the house. It's none of their fault, but to me, I don't know. But that would be an idea. If that house was close to a college campus, obviously kids of a certain age, older teens and young 20s, definitely on a college campus, something like that could work. But me, I've never been comfortable sharing with people. I like to lock my own door and control my own surroundings. When you have roommates, some people aren't really door lockers, things like that, it's just, I don't know, it's too much. Isn't Liv paying for a room? It seems like that. We have to get over there and get caught up. It seemed like that. I'm not 100% sure if that's what she's doing. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'm not caught up, but that's what I heard.
Individual rent options. She's also thinking about furnishing it. So there's a lot of different variables. I'm kind of just going over it. Whenever we list it, or whenever I list it and I put the description, that will be the final thing. But I'll have it will written out. I'm kind of just all over the place right now because I'm just now seeing it, but it looks really.
I had a roommate my first semester, period, and not after that. And then when I moved out of the dorm, I had 2 girls that lived in the dorms with me. Well, one girl who really became my roommate. And then she all of a sudden had another girl that I knew from the dorm staying in her room, who was like throwing in a couple of $100 a month for nothing. She was basically living with us, not with my permission, but basically started sleeping over in the other girl's room and never left. That was a nightmare. And then by the time that lease was up, I moved into my own apartment and I never spoke to any of them again.
We good. So just want to be clear, it won't be no crazy situation where you coming in here and you like, oh my gosh, the guy upstairs, like I need to keep my room shut. Every room will also get another privacy lock put on their door if we do the option. We just didn't want to put the locks on there now in case we end up leasing it and it's just one family or something like that. Literally 48 seconds to talk to you guys before the camera cuts off. I just left getting ramen. Hopefully it's good. The best ramen I've ever had and will forever always be in LA. I have not had any really good ramen here.
It's like, why is the background sound so loud on this video?
Atlanta, but this place had, I believe they had like 4.8, 4.9 stars. And now I'm getting Drake off. When I was talking to him, he said to come by.
Yeah, I mean, I had okay roommates. Like we weren't arguing, we weren't fighting or anything, but like when my roommate decided to move, another person in with us basically, I was like, I'm not going to argue. I mean, I knew the girl and I was cool with her, but I wasn't cool with her like just living with us, but I think she probably might have been homeless. Not homeless. Her family lived in Hawaii or something. They were military. I don't think she had housing. I don't think obviously she didn't have any housing. But I wasn't cool with it. And when the lease was up, it was definitely up for me. I was like, okay, well, I'll see y'all. You know what I mean? It wasn't worth it to me to argue about it. I just knew what I was going to do when the lease was up and just let it, let it go just like that.
12:45. And then at 12:20, I was like, well, let me just go ahead and get something to eat. And then he texted me like a few minutes later, like, oh, he's ready. So anyways, I'm hungry, so I want to eat my ramen now. Hold on. Okay, I got some juice back. Now, I'm about to make, hold on. I think okay, here we go. Kind of shaking a little bit. Okay. Let's see what this tastes like. The ramen. There's my Sprite. Let's taste my Sprite first. Definitely move for Sprite. Oh, perfect.
There's nothing better than a cold can of your favorite beverage.
I think I'll be eating and driving. I don't have time. Wait, did I put the liquid in here? Oh no. Hopefully it doesn't stink. Let me turn my AC on. Hopefully it doesn't stink. You got egg in here. Ooh. That smells good actually. If I can get it off. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Ooh. Where's the broth? Where the heck is the broth at? It's in here somewhere. I feel it down there. I don't see how to get to it. I gotta get to this broth. Okay. Oh, okay. So there's like a clear. Don't spill it. Don't spill it. Okay. Ooh. Ah. And it's in there. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Ah. It's dripping. Oh, and that's over here. Take that off. Okay. I went by her recommendation. Whatever I got, I'm gonna put it across the screen because I really can't remember. So let's see what this tastes like. I should let my chicken separate because I don't want chicken soggy. Then she said she put some spicy stuff on the side. Let me see what this is about.
Girl, is she gonna dump all of that in there?
I just add a little. This needs some salt.
KEESHA eats like she's been withheld food for several days. You know what I mean? Like, she eats like, baby, give it to me. Where is my food?
Not bad.
Is that the ramen? Where's the stuff? Where's the add-ins?
Ooh. I'm trying to figure out what I rated.
Girl, you better get you a thermos and some ramen from Walmart and make your lunch before you leave to go out on these escapades. You could have made some hot water and had it in a thermos. Let me tell you, I got some of those. Are they Yeti? I'm trying to think. I think they're no, they're not Yeti. They're something else. I got my husband the best thermos. What kind is it? I got two. I actually got a big one and then I got a smaller one for like soups and stuff. If you wanted to do something like ramen like that, I would probably fill it up halfway with boiling hot water, close it. By the time lunchtime, all you got to do is drop your little ramen cakes in there and let them just do what they do. And that's it. That's it. That's all. I would not be paying $20 for a whole, like, girl, 2 hard-boiled eggs, some scallions, and a couple of shrimp or whatever. Baby, you better start meal prepping. Get your little ramen add-ins together and get you a nice thermos and take, you know what I mean? Girl, let me tell you what the brand is. Hold on, cuz I actually got a pink one. I got my husband a tall brown one, so I make him like a big thing of tea. And then there's a short one for like soups, and you could probably put ziti in it. You could put, it's more like a short one where you can put like I said, soup, ramen, macaroni, ziti. You could if you don't mind having all your food marinating together and on top of each other, you probably could layer rice, beans, some steak, something like that, and a vegetable on top. It's just you're gonna be eating in layers, right? Hold on, let me let the rest of this play, but let me go run to the kitchen real quick so I can tell you guys.
I can't quite figure out. You fucking with me? I can't quite figure out what I want to rate it. I guess that means I need to finish it and then I'll tell y'all. I'm gonna tuck you right here. I can eat. I'm watching Jenny in Georgia. Get my show back on. Plug you up right here. But let's not press play. Let's get the address to the groomers. Wait. He is at. Oh, there it is. Oh, he's gonna be like, girl.
Okay,
You are.
Hold on. Girl, she eats like she has been on food rations. They're Stanley. So I mean, the hot stays hot. I've over the winter, I would make my husband like this orange and passion fruit something tea. I would use like 2-3 tea bags, a whole lemon, and some honey. Let me tell you, this tea, if he didn't drink the whole thing, it would literally be hot. It could be hot still like the next day. Those Stanley containers are really good. I've never in my life eaten in my car. Really? Now I have Farah and I do like to, we call it car picnic. Farah and I do picnic in the car. I'm not gonna lie about that. But girl, we definitely don't eat like we've been withholding food.
I can't quite figure out. You fucking with me? I can't quite figure out what I want to rate it. I guess that means I need to finish it and then I'll tell y'all. I'm gonna tuck you right here.
Well, she's not rating it horrible, but she's definitely eating it.
I can eat. I'm watching Jenny in Georgia. Get my show back on. Plug you up right here. But let's not press play. Let's get the address to the groomers. Wait. He is at.
It's crazy how, and maybe I don't know where she is, but it's crazy how some people can't get anywhere without directions.
Oh, there it is. Oh, he's gonna be like, girl, you are so far away. I'm gonna show back on now. Can't be bored and drive. I'm gonna finish.
Errol's saying a minute, Mom, can we eat in the car?
This. And when I'm done, I'm gonna come back and let y'all know what my final verdict is. I feel like I know the number I want to lean towards. So let me just finish it. So I'll talk y'all later.
Okay, well. Oh well. Okay. Oh well. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we have so much more to get caught up on, but guys, I gotta go take Farah out for her birthday. I'll see you guys a little bit later. I might just come on for like a few minutes just so she can tell y'all happy birthday, so y'all can tell her happy birthday, and you can see She got her hair done. It looks really cute. They braided it super flat. It looks really nice. She got the French curl hair down at the bottom. Super cute. I know I took a couple of pictures. Let me see. I'm gonna have to do it right now or else I'll forget. She looks super cute. So Liv is probably, so you guys say Liv is renting a room. I'm not surprised. Liv has gone downhill. This is someone, you reach certain milestones on YouTube and they're like benchmarks. And if you're doing the backwards hustle, if you made $10,000 in a month and you can barely make 1,000, it's sad. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh. If you're backwards hustling, you know what I'm saying? What can we say? What can we do? Let me find a picture. She's not going to be too. Hey, boo. Oh, let me see your purse. You're cross bodying it. Is that your favorite bag now? She loves her little bag from what's it called? Let's see what's a cute picture from that night.
Picture from my birthday.
Can I send a picture? Because they want to see what you look like. Well, your birthday's today. This is from the weekend.
For my birthday.
Yes. Hold on. Let me find. Didn't we take any pictures after we got your hair done? Hold on. Let's see. Ma'am is very restrictive of pictures now. I don't want to share. Oh, this was on our way. Oh, the hairstylist did a 360 after it was done. Super cute. Okay, I'm going to take some pictures outside. Habu. Oh. Farah just airdropped me. Oh, okay, Miss Airdrop. Okay. She just airdropped me one. Okay. Farah, look at everyone saying happy birthday. Look at that.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me see. Can I use this one? All right, hold on. Do you have another one? You've got your
Because it's funny.
It's okay. All right, guys, I'm going to do it in just a second. You guys have a wonderful day. I appreciate y'all. When we go eat sushi, we'll probably go live for a minute so you guys can say hi and everything. So we'll be back. We'll be back when we get where we're going. So how was dinner? Dinner in the movie? Come on, they're asking how was dinner in the movie. Farah had some friends.
It was really good.
Did you like your dinner?
Yeah.
You want to tell them what movie we went to go see?
We went to go see Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what else? You had some of your best friends with you.
I had my friends come with me too. So
Anything else, baby?
no.
Okay. You see people saying happy birthday? You want to say thank you?
Thank you.
Get close to the microphone so they can hear you.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay, we'll be back when we go to lunch. I think we're gonna go have Japanese. So, okay, guys, you guys take care. I will see you guys a little bit later and have a good one. See you later, guys. Bye. Okay. Oh, to someone who just sent Farah Cash App, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are so sweet. All right, I'm posting a picture right now on Love Lies and Lace Front's wall. Okay. All right, bye guys. See you later. Thank you.